Hey guys, we're here to talk about the economic topic of incentives. Incentives are one of the most relatable topic in economics because we face them every day, every minute, every hour. Most human behavior can be explained and predicted as a response to incentives. View this as a reaction to change in benefits and costs. Incentives can be both negative and positive, and divided in many subcategories. For example, we will be looking at 4 of them: financial, moral, coercive, and natural.
Financial incentives have a lot to do with money. A pay cut at your job may lead you to consider taking a second one, and a raise may increase your productivity. Financial incentives may be the strongest forces in a person's life or something they try to suppress. Moral incentives are another influential force in our lives. This has to do with our own personal values and beliefs superimposed over the decisions we make. An example, donating to charity is not usually beneficial to your own immediate life, but your morals direct you to do this because it's something you feel it is right to do. Moral incentives can also stop you from doing something like stealing or lying.
Coercive incentives is a broad topic as it encompasses peer pressure and many other types of influences you may encounter. Think of coercive incentives as moral incentive, but coming from an external source. Finally, there is natural incentives. This encompasses emotion and how they influence our decision-making. Love, hate, and fear. For some of us, this is the dominant incentive we live by. Let's take a look at the day in the life of Herbert Higgins. Through his struggles, we should be able to see these 4 incentives and how they've impacted his life.
Higgins! Get in my office now!
Boss man!
Have a seat, Higgins.
So, why'd you call me in today, boss?
Higgins, you've been late every day for the past 2 weeks. How many times have I had to call you into this office?
I can't remember. I've been really drunk the past couple weeks.
And I can't even begin to talk about your work performance. Look at this. Look what you did to the speaker.
Call Me Maybe was on. I got really excited. Again, I was pretty messed up that day. I don't know what to...
Look, bottom line, Higgins, you're lazy, you're irresponsible, your breath smells, and I don't feel that it's safe to have you around my workers anymore. You're fired. Get out.
Sir, please, my wife. She's expecting our 10th child in the past 4 years, and I have rent to pay. Is there anything I can do to change your mind?
No, maybe you should have thought of that before you went and acted like a dumbass. Get out.
Yes, sir. Herbert Higgins is jobless, mentally distraught, and he has 10 kids. Something's got to give right now, and Herbert Higgins just figured out the hard way why incentives should have been a necessary part of his life.
There's got to be $500,000 in here. This will pay for everything. I don't know if I can do this. The stress, it's too much to handle.
There you go. Now you're thinking. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Higgins! See you got the money. Taking it?
Think about your morals, dude. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Come on. Put it down.
Dude, morals do not matter here. You need the money. You got 10 kids.
Put it down, dude.
They're going to school. Who knows where their moms are? You need the money, brother.
Put it down.
Think about it.
Put it down.
You know you want it.
Morals, dude. It's
Boy,
not right.
you're looking at it.
It's not right.
Sorry, you're right.
That's my boy!
That's a nice bag. Is it real leather?
Damn right. Love leather.
I think that's my bag.
I don't think it's your bag.
Well, I say it is my bag.
Correct you are, sir.
That's my boy! He did it! He did it!
Now that we've taught you about all the 4 different types of incentives, I want to see if you can spot 4 different incentives in a clip from The Sopranos.
What are you doing?
Hey, Doc. It's me, Tony. Come Soprano's nephew. For you. Titanium. I use one. They're 10 yards to my drives.
Thanks, but I really can't accept it.
For everything you've done for my uncle.
Well, I could use a little extra distance.
Who couldn't? You know, my uncle, he's not doing so well. He's got a bad reaction to that chemo.
That happens all the time. There's nothing that I can really do.
You know, there are worse things that can happen to a person than cancer.
My uncle thinks he's gonna die. He's convinced of it. Now, you know how old people are with their superstitions. He thinks it's because he went against you.
I was a surgeon, that's all.
You gotta be on your at.
Show that man the respect he deserves. Answer his phone calls.
Cheryl, make sure Mr. Soprano is scheduled for 2.
Just remember it.
We hope that through our video presentation, you've all gained new understanding about incentives.
Hopefully you'll be able to apply this in your own life and keep on making the good decisions we know you're capable of.